Hello guys, Mr. AKG K here, back here once again. In subtitle video, the potential characters you'll be able to play as in No More Heroes 3. I don't know, it's been a great drought in No More Heroes news. A very great drought. We found out nothing. The game was delayed next year. We haven't been getting a month, a release date. So I really just thought, who will be the playable characters this time around? For those who have played Travis Strikes Again, we had some nice potential obvious ones. But to start off right at the back with Travis himself. Travis. Now let's say this. Travis, the No More Heroes gameplay would not be the same like it was in No More Heroes 2 or 1. And the big reason for that, the special abilities with the Death Drive Mark II that was in Travis Strikes Again will be making its way over to No More Heroes 3. Yes, you've seen it in the trailer with the boss fight, that one I call Blue 42 with the big ass shoulder pads. And it seems like to be an android, maybe Gladys from Portal 2. But yeah, with that we can obviously see that Travis does bring up a mini menu where it has the option to do the launch glove attack or the whole, I don't know if he uses the health item, but I think he does use the slowdown time in the trailer. So when it refers to Travis as being a playable character, do not expect him to play like the old No More Heroes games does. Now it seems like the camera's gonna be placed the same way it does. It's gonna be changed for the boss fights, which is reasonable in a case or so. But for everything else, I thought in the back of my head, if Travis is gonna get these special abilities for the Death Drive Mark II, would it be a Travis exclusive thing? And if it is, then it won't be a problem, because if it is a Travis exclusive thing with the Mark Drive Mark II, then there could be possibility that other characters like Shinobu or Henry could have their own personal upgrades that's different from Travis and play different like they usually do. But as for Travis himself, expect a little bit of the same but mostly different, since there is a brand new game mechanic in the game. But expect the usual suplexes, chopping and splitting people in half, blood flying everywhere, and the usual. But before we get any more depth into the video, I'd like to mention this one quick thing. Apparently there have been a trademark file. There have been a review rating set for a No More Heroes on PC. So before we click off the video, just there's a potential that No More Heroes 1 and 2 could be coming to the PC. So I guess Studio51 is trying to spread out his property as far as he can, long and wide. Everybody get to play some No More Heroes, cause why not? Why not? This series is worth it. But the more interesting part of the video is as who are the other playable characters. Now, I'm pretty sure Shinobu Jacobs would be in the game, but as Henry as a part of the main cast, as a part of Travis's superhero crew, or the No More Heroes crew, what are we going to call it that started in No More Heroes? So a part of that, yeah, that's the thing. We did see like a Travis type person inside the first initial trailer. I can't remember what trailer it was. Not the game. I can't remember what trailer it was. But we saw that guy who I speculating could be Travis Touchdown or like a drone enemy or something like that, because he's wearing the exact same clothes as Travis. Had the same cross guard beam katana like he's Kylo Ren, just on a bit of well, technically Travis came first, then Kylo Ren. I think I hear a lawsuit, but then again, Disney lawyer team is no joke, so I don't know if they're gonna win that one. But yeah, it is just, if Henry's in the game and is only Travis able to use the Death Drive Mark II, what extra features do you guys believe that Travis himself would actually have? Because of the background music, because I personally don't know, because since Travis does have these extra abilities with the Death Drive Mark II, if we are able to play as more than one character, then I don't really know how playing as Henry would change up anything. Maybe Henry now have more beam katanas. Maybe Henry can have his own personal collection of beam katanas. Maybe a gun. Who knows? But do I believe that Henry could be a playable character in the game? I personally do. Is a strong possibility. But that's the thing. We haven't seen Henry at all. Just after he left against Baxter Jr., he's just been gone. Just vanished from the face of the earth. We know Sylvia's out there being a big time YouTuber now, up there next to Markiplier. So it's just, and I saw another thing. You gotta feel bad for Henry, because first your brother sleep with your wife, but and then a divorce system had to be had. He had to leave this woman. I don't care who you are. I'm not hanging around Siri after that. You keep wasting all my money and you leave all this time. I filed the divorce papers. I'm not paying alimony either. So it's just, you gotta feel quite sad for the man. It's quite sad. She fell for your brother. How do you feel about that, Henry? It's just and also another interesting. Henry's his brother, but why is his last name Cooldown? Who knows? Who knows? But as for Henry, there's not too much else to say about him. He didn't really do anything spectacular. No More Heroes 3, No More Heroes 2, but still was fun to play as him for a boss fight. I'd like to see what some of his character clips would be. And that's another thing. Will he be able to use wrestling moves like Travis, or would it be some type of kung fu? Would he break somebody back in half like he's Bang? Or yeah, because we know who Henry is, but we really never got the whole day-to-day thing like with a Shinobu Jacobs or anything like that. You ever got like a day-to-day with our boy Henry? So who knows what he's like? What type of quips he can say in mid-battle as he's butchering these space aliens that chose to show up to Earth. I'm sorry, it's just like Optimus Prime to the Fallen. You don't pick the wrong planet for this time. The wrong planet. But as for some other characters that can be playable, now I want to get to the more interesting ones. And one of the most interesting ones is the one that shows up in Travis Strikes Again, which is Batman. He could quite obviously be a playable character, but there's nothing stopping him from being a playable character. But I'm just very interested in how Batman would actually play like in the game. Cause sure, in Travis Strikes Again, he plays pretty much exactly like Travis, and that's it. And the reason why I'm so interested is in the game, like when you get his baseball bat like fully charged to 3, his baseball bat starts showing off like these beam katana nails in it. Which I just thought was a regular baseball bat, but apparently it's not. Which would make sense because Batgirl's baseball bat was somehow able to clash with Travis' beam katana and didn't go through it like butter. So in that case, it does make sense. But in other cases, just like, what else would Batman add? Will Batman be able to get an extra buff from, I don't know if I think it is beer across his waist. Will he be able to get a buff, an alcoholic bust? How would Batman play compared to Travis? Because I do personally believe that Batman would be a person, like a playable character. Because we do see him in the trailer when Fu showed up at Travis' doorstep, getting a knee cave straight into his chest, calling chest bang. I guess some late night burgers to finally cut up with Batman. But he'll be an interesting character, but it's sure Shinobu Jacobs is just, there's not much to say about here. I like the character, but her sections in No More Heroes 2 wasn't the best thing in the world. It wasn't the most refined gameplay of the entire game. Henry played better than her for one boss fight. But I'm not expecting to see anything too different. Maybe she might be able to do something extra with a mechanical arm. Who knows? Or maybe she might have that fated rematch with Destroy Man. Because we didn't know he is confirmed for No More Heroes 3 and potentially on No More Heroes 4. So maybe Batman get to go against Destroy Man this time around. But as for how would Shinobu Jacobs play, I'm not expecting to see anything spectacular or anything too different. I do like our new costume design, but besides from that, it's just, I don't know really much what to look forward to with Shinobu, because it's not like unknown, because we haven't seen Batman get plain in the 3D style of No More Heroes. With Shinobu Jacobs, you have. Maybe her gameplay would be more refined and better than it was in the second game. And if that's the case, I'd be excited. That'd be fantastic. That'd be great. If it was more refined and more clean, and then the jumping didn't have this whole clunky type thing to it. It'd be fantastic. Then it'd be the best character players. But until we see what she looks like in the actual game, who knows? Now, sure, this is speculation. None of this is confirmed. But it's a discussion so far. Another interesting character that could possibly be playable. She's unofficially a part of Travis' crew at the end, which is odd how we've seen her Henry in No Travis Strikes Again. And also, Destroy Man was planned for this game, but was content. It wasn't adding the DLC, so who knows how that would have turned out. But as for Batgirl, I haven't got to the point where you get to play as Batgirl in Travis Strikes Again, so I can't really give you no insights of what her level 3 looks like. Just like I haven't played as Shinobu in this game either. So maybe her gameplay might be based more off of Travis Strikes Again. Who knows? I haven't beat the entire game. This is like my first time playing the game, like months. So If I'm missing out on some extra insight, you can put in the comment section down below. It's been a while since I cut up with No More Heroes. It's been decades. But I will be interested to see how Bad Girl plays. Similar to like her father, like what extra abilities would she actually have? And also another thing, I can't recall Shinobu Jacobs having it, but Travis always had that slot machine towards the end. So would Henry have that slot machine in basic gameplay? Does Henry turn into a dragon, an ice dragon, or ice crocodile, or what would he turn into? As the parallel for Travis. The whole tiger thing never showed up in boss fights, so we don't know what Henry truly would play like in level-to-level gameplay. So it would be interesting with the whole slot machine with Henry, even though we're talking about Bad Girl. And also another thing, would Batman and Bad Girl also have a slot machine just like how Travis does? Now sure, Shinobu Jacobs does not have it, but Shinobu Jacobs is a 100% different character compared to Travis. They do not play the same. Especially got two different type of level designs. Shinobu can jump, Travis cannot. Then again, the gameplay control could change this time around, so who knows? But I'm not expecting to see Travis to jump. But he very well could be. So then it'd be, what else could I add to Shinobu Jacobs? Who knows? Is it like them space luchadors? I haven't encountered them in the game yet, in Travis Strikes Again, but the space luchadors are a subject for another thing. Is a topic for another day. But to finish it with Bad Girl, it'll be very interesting to see how she plays in the 3D style. And just be like, I've always thought of my own character, be like you have to split them, cockroach or cockroach. Fuck you! I'm gonna split your ass in half. And what are some other ones? I was like, go to hell! It'll be funny if the players hearing that accent. It'll be hilarious. But getting harder and harder, die. Some nice dialogue there. But it'd be very interesting to play as brother Henry, my brother. And him and his fucking accent. But besides from those like 4 that we know of, could there be some potential extra characters that we get to play as? I mean, now there was this whole session where Fu was destroying some missiles. So I'm not saying Fu would be a playable character at all, but it would be interesting if we did get a chance to play at least one level as Fu. Just one Suda 51. Just one. But then again, Fu is technically immortal as far as I know, because Travis split his head in half. No, Shinobu split his head in half, and he is still alive. So I still can't see how Travis planned on killing Fu. I don't think it's possible, unless you're gonna pull out a Wolverine type treatment and infect him with a parasite and stop his regeneration, or drown him like they did Dakin. I don't see how Travis is gonna take out Fu. But hey, I've seen Stranger. But I only want from the Black Hole Prisoners Fu to be playable himself, because he's an interesting specimen. He's an unknown variable. He's an unusual man. And I still can't figure out what type of person, what type of man Fu is. Sure, we've gotten some more greater insights. We know that he has a second form. Now there could be it could be a strong possibility that Fu could potentially have a third form, and a fourth one's pushing it. But as it refers to like other playable characters in No More Heroes, besides from like Henry, Shinobu, Travis, Batman, Bad Girl, yeah, that's like 5. Besides from like those 5, I can't really see anybody else actually being playable in the game. Not really. Not even Bishop's brother, who's returned. He's just pretty much there. Which is his twin brother that looks just like Bishop. But we didn't hear about No More Heroes 2, and just showed up in Travis Strikes Again. But it's not such a plot hole, it's just Suda 51 knew what he was doing when he made that character. He knew what he was doing. But as far as it goes, the playable characters, I can't really think about anybody else I would want to play as, or we could play as. Because, you know, when you appear in a No More Hero game as a boss, you usually die. Unless your name is Shinobu Jacobs, and that's it. But it could be a possibility that they could bring Shinobu Jacobs' father back to life. He's a cyborg. and he was captured by the UAA and then turned into a killing machine, which could be possible because that still would be the most interesting thing, the UAA. But that's it. I already made a video about that. But it all comes down to who's gonna fight Destroy Man. Like, how would the whole mission-based thing work? Would it be just like the usual? And I can't remember if it's a side job to confirm for this game or not. So it's just, will we be able to also do the side jobs with other characters, or would it just be for this particular boss level we get to do that? And in this case, what I believe is going to be open world. If it is open world just like the first game, then can we drive in Batman's Mustang? Can we drive in the muscle car? Could we drive in the muscle car? And then what about Batgirl, Shinobu, or Henry driving? Who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of ideas. But if you got some of your ideas for any playable characters that you would like to see or think would be in the game, or have a concept for a character, because like, besides from Travis, from what we've seen, I can't really think of like anybody else like in depth of what they could do. Because I haven't played Shinobu Jacobs in this game, and I played as Batman, and it's not like Batman have any like real special abilities at all, like compared to Travis. So it's just, it will be interesting. Aside from the alcohol, now it has been a while since I played Batman, so I could be remembering wrong, but it will be interesting nonetheless to see how it would turn out. So we got 5 playable characters. Finally we get like an in-depth character. Finally we get to see what Henry plays like on a regular level. Hopefully you get to see what Shinobu Jacobs hopefully has some refined gameplay and some extra features. And we get to see how Batman and Batgirl turn out. Now Batgirl is not confirmed. Alright, this is all just speculation. Cause like if Batman shows up, I don't see why Batgirl wouldn't be there also. But then again, why are they all hanging out at Travis Motel? Why is Travis Hotel the meetup spot? Henry ended up there. Shinobu ended up there. What was so good about that motel? It's not even a good motel either. It's just, it got like 2 rooms and arguably has no kitchen. Does Travis even have a microwave? More questions, more questions, more questions. This might be a terrible video. I don't know, but some playable characters. That's pretty much all I can really think of. Aside from like, I would personally want to play as Fu for like 1 level, and not even just to have like that god ability. Just see how would like Fu actually fight. Besides from a boss fight, it's the same thing with Henry. There's no reason Travis and Henry should play the same. They should potentially play similar, but that all depends on what the other special abilities that they could have in the game. Because Travis had the Death Drive Mark II, and he got the damn touchdown armor. Now I haven't heard there's a official name for that. He has a touchdown armor. He has a mech. Like seriously, what the Shinobu? Like Travis damn near got everything from Dr. Naomi. So it's just, I like to see what Suda 51 do with the other characters. Since Suda 51 was inspired by the Avengers for this game, but it's not a one-to-one type thing. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I liked the video. I don't know. This might be a bad video. I don't know, but it's been pretty much my thoughts and speculation on the potential playable characters in the game as I try to play Travis Strikes Again. Because besides from those like 4 extra characters, there's nobody I really want to see added as like a playable character. And also another thing, would they bring back the whole the boss fight from the previous games like they did in the Paradise Edition of No More Heroes on the PS3? I haven't played it personally. It would be quite interesting that maybe in some type of VR type thing with the Death Drive Mark II, but it seems like Travis has in the new game, that maybe you get to go through some old boss fights. Maybe not. I have high expectations for the soundtrack, but for the actual playable characters, aside from Shinobu, Batman, Batgirl, and Henry, I don't really see anybody else being playable, or anybody who's left to play as, really. And as much as I love Destroy Man, I would be interested in playing as him, so it's just, yeah. But it's pretty much just been some No More Heroes character speculation. I don't know how it would turn out, but hopefully in 2020 that we'll get like a confirmed release date on the game. Maybe like a playable demo. I doubt that, but it's not gonna be able to play the game in the first place. I don't own a Switch, which I'm questioning why I'm making these videos in the first place. But yeah, Yeah. But I've been booming Shopware King. I know you got thoughts in the pen. What type of playable characters do you believe would be in this game? And who would be your favorite picks? Do you have any ideas of how these characters are played? And you know, the usual. Put your thoughts down in the comment section below. And are you hyped for No More Heroes 3? Do you have a spectacular date on the release date? And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.